Welcome to Lawrence County Sportsmen Association's 5-stand orientation. Today we'll be going over the basics of how to operate the control, where to find the control, and the overall operation of the 5-stand house. Located in the hallway towards the back of the kitchen, you will find the 5-stand box. Inside that box, you're going to find the controller. You're going to need your membership card to access the controller. Once you remove the controller from the box, you are ultimately responsible for the controller. Please unplug the controller and plug it back in when you put it back. Do not hand off the controller to anyone. You are ultimately going to be responsible for that controller, and you will be charged for it. The replacement cost of the controller is approximately $2,000. The 5-stand house is set up to shoot year-round, in the rain, in the snow, and at night. You will find light switches as you go in the door to turn the lights on if you want to shoot at night. On the back wall of the 5-stand house, you will find another light switch, which we'll have labeled for you, that turns the lights on the top of the house, which means that you are free to shoot this 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. 5-stand is a fun game. I'm not going to go into the whole game itself. What I'm going to go over is the operation of the controller. With the controller, you have two ways to operate the controller and or load the targets onto the controller. One way is to use your sporting clays card, and it will act as a drawdown from the card just like you're shooting sporting clays. The other would be to have a 5-stand card. This will act like a trap and skeet card. It will drop off 25 targets and into the bank. They're not interchangeable. The sporting clays card works as a countdown card. The 5-stand card works as a draw card. You have to choose between using a 5-stand card and using a sporting clays drawdown card. Say there's 4 shooters that have sporting clays cards and one that has a 5-stand card. You have to decide who's going to pay for that round, because you cannot put loads from the 5-stand card into the controller and then insert a sporting clays card. It will wipe the bank clean. Since I've already put the bank full from my 5-stand card, we're going to press enter to play, and we're going to go to number 1 for games. You can then hit number 2 for manual mode. So we're going to hit number 1 again for 5-stand. Then you would hit number 1 for shooters. Then you're going to hit 1 through 5. You're going to hit one number of shooters, so we're just going to hit 1 for today. And then you're going to press enter. And then you hit enter again, and you're ready to go. Located at each of the stations, you'll find a placard telling you what you're going to throw. So if you're going to throw a single on the first throw, you would hit number 1 if it says so. If you need to throw a true pair, you're going to reach down here to where it says enter and true pair. You're going to hit the true pair button. You're going to hit your first target, and as soon as you hit the second one, it's going to throw both birds. Another feature that we're going to have here once you hit enter to play is a new feature on the controller. You're going to see the up arrow on the 8 and the down arrow on the 0. You're going to push down, and you're going to select voice mode. We now let the controller sit in the cradle, and you can use it through voice mode. If you're just learning to use the controller, I highly recommend you put it in manual mode just so you understand the functions of it. When you're ready to actually shoot around with everybody, go in and use the settings within the control. The control will walk you through when it's time to rotate and what you're supposed to shoot. So one other feature inside the 5-stand house is a wobble trap. It throws from underneath station 3, and it's like flushing a bird out. It's one of the funnest things we do here because it just comes straight out from underneath your feet. But to operate the controller, you're going to operate it just like the trap and skeet fields. You're going to put in your card, hit the button, and it's going to draw off the targets. The only drawback is that somebody has to pull. The control is located here on the left-hand side. It loads just like the trap and skeet. It operates off your trap and skeet card versus the 5-stand house that works off of your sporting clays card and or your 5-stand card. Other than that, have fun, guys. Once you shoot everything, you do not have to refill any of the throwers. We ask that you please don't refill any of the throwers in the 5-stand house. They're all located in tightly knit areas, so the boys take care of it for you. They load everything, clean everything up. All you got to do is police your shells and have fun. And that's 5-stand. Thank you for turning out for it.